Hello, Infinite Magicraid community. Flaery here. Today we're back with another one, and today we'll actually be reviewing battleforglory and trying to explain to you guys how it actually works, as the information that we're provided with is kind of not enough, and the mod is a little on the complicated side, but I'll see what I can do to help you with that. Before that, let's just see where we are in the rankings. So we have Clee, Bailey, final, kind of expected. Flaery, we did well. We're getting banked pretty hard here, but that's because I'm missing a lot of the key units. Yeah, I do have Wukong, but other than that, it's like meh. We're doing fine. I am not even trying. Yuderina, we're up against our own. Daikatana would be our second best guild. I think we're doing fine here. Yeah. Let's get into the battleforglory. Okay, so yesterday we managed to win the scramble contest. Okay. That loading screen though, let's skip this. So we managed to win with only our teams 2 and teams 3, as our team 1 was not able to qualify for the scramble. So how do you qualify for the scramble? Let's first explain what's happening. So you have your opponents for this day. So this will be your bracket, and the top 2 teams in each battlefield will participate in the scramble. So for example, this team has 7 wins in team 3 and 9 wins in team 1, so likely their teams 1 will participate in the scramble against likely Baileys. And yeah, our team has no chances in this bracket. I think our teams 1 really are not good. Right, so scramble and betting. Okay, so the betting, you're betting for this bracket only, and 2 of these teams will scramble. Well, not 2, but the 2 best teams for each battlefield. So this is kind of every team can participate. Well, not every, but you could have these teams, team 1 participate, these teams team 2, and these teams team 3, I think, and then these teams team 1 ranked 2nd, because you get the rank 1 and rank 2 teams from each battlefield. So the scramble is kind of from everybody, and it's kind of a little hard to determine who's going to win. But if you see like a very stacked team, it's likely going to win. And I mean stacked in terms of players and people. It's kind of you can view their battle report, so you can see their teams in a sense, and you can see their score too. As you can see, their teams 1 are very good, teams 2 also, and so on. So yeah, they have the highest chance of winning this. Betting on them is the safest play, I would say. So I did bet on this team just because I know Apo's account has been a very good one. This guy too, Nakiri too, Icerock I don't know about, and then we have Bunt, who's been an idiot as always. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is not doing well. Not doing well. They're doing weak teams in their teams 1. Yeah, I don't know about that. A little better here, I guess. Yeah. Right. Is Nakiri actually playing? Yeah, okay. Apple's account rather. Okay. It's a weird thing. That's a weird thing too. What is that thing? Kingy? Okay. So, the idea here is to have 3 well-rounded teams, and well, I know the notion is that you need a healer or a reviver, but that's really not the case, because our team 2 is doing well enough without the healer, without the deer pet too, and you can actually see in the scramble that it is the team that took out the most. So yeah, healers and resurrects may be good in the early to mid game, but in the end game the battles are lasting like 10 turns at most, so it's not going to be very good there. We are ranked 3, so the rewards here are not that good anyways. We have also the guild rankings. We're doing fine here. Probably taking second. This box, and then we have this box with a random blessing. Yeah. Okay, so what's the plan? What's the idea? Well, so here's the idea. You need to start with the weakest team that you can find. So for example, this would be a strong team, this would be a weaker team, this would be a strong team too, but without Wukong or without Murong it's not going to last. This is on the strong side, and this is a very weak team. In fact, it's incredibly weak. And we have Pale here with their team 1, which is kind of the same team that I'm running, but they're doing Phoenix Pet, and likely Bailey's team will be the winning team for this cycle of Battle for Glory. So their team 1 would be the one we will be fighting on the next registration phase. So it's kind of similar to what I had, if you remember that, but they have Panda now, so it's going to be even tougher than what we had previously. And let me explain the registration phase. So in the ranking, the top 12 teams are the ones that get into the highest rank. Let's call this King tier, because it's just easier. I don't know what's it actually called. And then from the top 12 teams, 6 of them are in the bracket, in one bracket, so 1 to 6 are in the higher bracket, and then you have 7 to 12 in another bracket, so they're doing their own scrambles, and so on, like 13 to 19 and so on would be in their own brackets. Yeah, we can, I think, check the brackets in here. I think it did say somewhere what the brackets are. Maybe here. I guess not. Anyways, the registration phase determines your initial ranking or bracket, so to say. It takes the damage from each of your team members and uses your total to place you somewhere. I think we started about rank 2 or rank 3, around there. I don't remember precisely. Now from the glory store, a lot of people were actually able to buy out the items with coin of glory because they've been getting some crazy amounts like 40k or 90k, close to 100k, which is kind of absurd to me, but whatever. It is what it is. So battlefields. The aim here is to get the most wins in each battlefield, or at least the second most in your own bracket, to be able to participate in the scramble contest. And I actually don't think the losses matter at all, because in the scramble contest your teams will be revived, so they will be healed back up and revived. But if you do lose a unit fighting in here, it will carry over. So for example, if I lose my unit and then somebody else attacks me, for now nobody has attacked me, now here I got attacked, it will preserve my state of units and health, but not from the battlefields itself, so you can safely like use your team and not worry about dying, so to say. Okay, so what did we say? We said ghost, kind of easy for us. This would be kind of hard. Circle would be kind of easy. Okay, so let's do ghost. And by the way, if you're uncertain about somebody, it is always good to send them to the joint battle area, so your other 4 teammates would be able to challenge them, and only one person from your teammates can challenge the moved person. So even if I move him and I challenge him myself, they won't be able to challenge him. So this is kind of a weird one. Like I can move them, challenge them, and they would see him defeated in the middle. So let's do ghost. Let's go over our battles. I think this might be the strongest team for 3v3 content right now. Just it's kind of too good. Like we have Doc Hera build with amazing speeds, and now we just proc Hera 2 and the fight is over. What did we say? Resto with a weird ass team. Typical for Resto, yeah. Okay, so we have Zerker. We're kind of a good team, but again, without a Wukong or a Murong, it's going to be hard for them to live. Then we have this one with only Murong, so this might be actually tough, but we have Docker to counter their lance, and then we have Beatrix to counter their PJ, and likely our Beatrix is faster than theirs, so this shouldn't be a problem too. So let's go with Zerker. I think our Beatrix here will just finish the fight without even needing to go with Docker, but we'll see. Yeah. Okay, so we have Ash, kind of similar. They're doing Morikes instead of BJ. So they might actually be faster here with their Beatrix, depending on how much they invested in it. I think they still need the exclusive 5 for that extra speed, but let's check this one. Now, the sending to middle, to joint battle area, is not limited. So each of your team members can send them in the middle, and that's a really good thing to do because you can take up to 9 wins per player from your team from one battlefield. So that would be like 9 multiplied by 5. What's that? 45. You can get up to 45 wins per battlefield, I think. Or we need to take out the ones that have been moved. Yeah, okay. So that would be -5. I think 40 wins is the max. Yeah, because you have... Wait, no. Alright, so we have 5. No, it should be 30, right? Yeah, it should be 30. Yeah, because you moved them from here. Right. Okay, so 30 is the max. Okay, let's see. The Christmas tree. Do we have? Yeah, I don't know which one would be tougher. They have deer here. And they have poison pet here. I think this one would be easier for us. Now I'm not gonna move to joint battle area with my team 1 because in my team members have actually put very weak teams as their team 1, so there would be no point in doing that. And also, by the way, that's why we smartcast Beatrix to use her S2 and not cleanse random bullshit, because, well, Moron cleanses too, so it's kind of a waste not using Beatrix's S2. I think this should end it, yeah. Okay, let's go with that guy. Okay, so we did imprison Docker. He will not gain turn meter here. Let's see their effect press. 193. I think we have a chance of stunning their Beatrix. And they cleansed again. And yeah, this should be it. Kind of similar to the last one. Yeah, we smartcast our Beatrix. It doesn't matter if our other units are CC'd really. If you land a stun, it's better you get the bonus damage from her too. Okay, let's try. Actually, I don't need to try Bailey because I'll leave him for last. I think I did beat him yesterday with the same team. Yeah, not yesterday, but the other day, the day before. I'll wait for my teammates to send me their strong opponents here. I can get 3 more here and then I can challenge Bailey. So as you can see, this is reflected right away in the opponents today. So you can see we got 5 wins here, and I haven't done Battlefield 2 or Battlefield 3. So let's get into it. So we have Ersh Habibi, Ituron, Cyronix and Zerker. We also have Bailey here again, and we will be seeing Bailey in all battlefields because we are in the highest bracket right now, and Bailey is hard to take out. Okay, so they have Wukong, but I still think this team wins it easily. This one would instantly die. They have Wukong here, so this one would be a little more challenging to do. They have Morong here, but I don't think Morong is any good in the JB Cliff. I think it's a complete waste, because if a mirror JB goes against you and they win the speed battle, or they have a Willa, they'll beat you, because Morong can only heal so much, and Jingle Bell would just take out your team. Okay, so we have Zerker with the same concept, and don't do that. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's better to overstack one team with Morong Wukong and just place it in one battlefield, like 2 or 3. I would say 3, because battlefield 3 is usually where people would put their weakest teams. And you also need to consider your teams, your team members, and where they have put their strongest team, and communicate and strategize with them on where to feed. So for example, I would want Monkey to have their strongest team in Battlefield 2, so we can feed him our strongest opponents, and he would have a very stacked team too for Battlefield 2, so they can take out like up to 9 wins. Same with Dominus or Koro or V1 in Battlefield 3. And then I have a stacked team in Battlefield 1 that can take out almost everybody, I think everybody at this point. And we have 2 more remaining stacked teams that we can also do in Battlefield 1, I think, because that's where we are lacking. So you need to communicate very well with your team to actually have a shot at winning this and winning the scrambles too, because you need to perform well with all your teams in all the battlefields. Well, not all your teams, really. You can have one sack team, it doesn't matter too much. It's just important to take like I would say an average 5 wins per battlefield per player, so we're not even close to that. As you can see, Bailey, I think this is only Bailey's attacks, maybe, potentially. Does the battle report actually show our defense logs? No, I think it's just our attack logs, right? Okay. Would be nice to have the defense logs here, I guess, just to understand who attacked us with what, and maybe improve our teams based on that. Okay, so let's do Battlefield 2. What did we say? We're taking out this right away. Without a doubt, I think just like even just Lydia can kill them. Yeah, almost nearly. We just test to our lens guy. Okay, now outcode is the new cleave, really. It's some stronger than the JB cleave. Okay, so Morong, Wukong. We have Wukong here. I don't know which one is scarier. I would say Lens actually is scarier. And then we have Bailey with the same comb, but they're doing deer here and I'm doing deer in my JB cleave. Let's see if we can take this one out. Yeah, that's why we have Wheeler here to kind of stop their Jingle Bell going. We would hypnotize them and also increase and reduce thermometers with Wheeler. Well, to an extent. They do have deer here, so okay, so here as you can see, we hypnotized them. We barely got to go here, but I think it should be enough. Yeah, kind of lost a lot of health here from that one JB passive. Kind of unfortunate, honestly. I think we might actually lose this one. So we have Ituron, and then I would say Ersh would be easier for me here. We have no recovery in the team, which kind of sucks. I guess gear is also a good option here. I just wanted it in my JB team. Okay, I actually don't know between the two. Depends on how fast they are. They can actually go before me with JB and then it would be over, I think. Not quite sure on that one. This one likely will be determined by BJ speed, because if their lance goes first, we are finished. And here too, determined by speeds. Okay, that's a very fast one. I think they might actually cut me here. Could go with tenacity too, but I really prefer the attack. This makes our lance very, very high attack. Okay, so Willa goes. Okay, so again, we barely won this, but we won it either way. I don't know if I want to go against Ituron for now. I think I'll wait for my team members to send other teams first to see if they're weaker, and I think I'll try and take them out first, then Ituron, then I'll try Bailey last, but there's no point as his Big Jack is just faster than mine. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to do our team 3 now. We have Panda Surter, so only 2 buffs. Atkins, kind of unfortunate, but we do have Morikis to help with buff removals. I think we straight up win this one. Yeah, we have Morikis to help with the faster poppers potentially. Here we have Ronai, so that's kind of unfortunate for us, by the way, because Ronai does make your team faster more than Morikis does. And that's why I really like Willa in the JB Cliff, but it is what it is. We have Klee here with Beatrix Morikis, which is a really nice combo. It can actually cut your popper because well, Beatrix can be faster than your popper, and especially with Morikis helping reduce the speeds of your popper. And then we have Cachalot with that team. I think I can win this easy too. So let's try Habibi first. Habibi. Okay, so as you can see, their popper is a lot slower because we have Morikis. We'll go first here. We go with Blue Egg on our Jingle Bell, just to not get stunned when popper dies. Not that it matters too much. Now I'll actually stun Wukong here to try and recover some of my team's stats. Okay, yeah, let's hope this does not kill him. Okay, so now we'll heal with Freud here. Let's strip some. Now we'll heal again, and let's reduce their turn meter. I'll use S1 here actually, and now we'll kill them probably. Yeah. So it's good to like if there's like a one opponent left, it's good to use that opportunity to try and recover some health for your units if you have like a healer or a deer. And it's actually worth it to let that one enemy proc your deer, as the deer would shoot them, and it would give you like more time to recover. Deer actually heals if you have the deer's signature item. That would be the third one. I think it recovers some percentage of health. I'm not sure on how much. This should work as Atkins would attack our Morikes. Then we have this one. They only have Surtur's buffs here, so we should still win this, I think. Again, this one we said unfortunate for us, and this one kind of similar to this one. Beatrix, King in Nordic, Atkins, Surtur here, and we have Nordic here. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. My JB Cleave is usually the worst out of my teams for the past 2 days. I think I'll do a red egg here in an attempt to kill them before they go. Okay, so we kind of died with Morkis. And you can see what is she actually capable of without JB going. Yep. Okay, let's do Lord Baphomet. Now, kind of unfortunate against the Surtur, but I think Atkins here will do the same to our Morikes, although they do have a purple aura, so they might not actually have enough damage to kill us. Need to target Surtur, and I think I would go. I might need to go blue egg depending on how many immortalities we manage to remove here. So we removed 0. We removed 0 immortalities, really? That is unfortunate. I think I need to go with blue egg here to protect against Beatrix's these 2. Maybe they kill us now. Okay, nice. Okay, that was fortunate for us. Very fortunate there, because we have a 1 buff removal on Morikis' S4. Now, what did we say here? I don't know if actually I would be able to win the speed battle with just Morikis and Popper. Maybe, potentially, in here we should win it. I don't think they can do a faster Beatrix, even though they're one of the biggest players. Okay, let's go with biggest players. Oh, so we did send somebody here, and one of my team members already defeated them. Okay, let's challenge Klee here. It would be unfortunate if we're not able to strip the 1 buff. I mean, okay, so they have 2 buffs, but it's only 2 units, really. I think it strips the first buff in order. No, I'm not quite sure. Okay, so let's check my theory. Is it the first buff or is it a random buff? It is a random buff, and I guess it prioritizes the others. I actually don't know, but I'm gonna do red egg here, although I'm not able to see Beatrix's turn meter. I don't know how close they are to going, but I think my JB is fast enough to go before them. Okay, now we did not freeze. We'll need to kill Wukong here with S2. That will target Surtur. Oh, actually we don't need to target Surtur. Oh wow, they're tanky as hell. Okay. Now here, I think I'll also wait in this battlefield to see what they send me here before risking losing the speed battle. Because if they get to go with Popper, I think that's it for me. And even if it's not, it would be a weird interaction between the two teams going, then one of the Poppers dying, killing the enemy team. And even if I somehow win this, it would be with losing units between 2 and 3. Like, losing Popper would be unfortunate for this team. It would not allow me to continue. Maybe if we lose Freud, we can go on. If we lose Morikis, we can sort of go on. But yeah. Okay, that about covers my battlefield battles. We also get the activeness reward. You have to do all your 3 battlefields. At least one battle, yeah. So, I don't think this updates at all. This ranking is based on your overall performance for the day. But this one does update. Now, we would be able to get into the scramble with our teams 2 and 3, but teams 1, we are really struggling there. Our team is really struggling there. I think my guys don't even bother to attack with their teams 1 and just send me some opponents to beat. And yeah, I think that about covers this one. You can see the PKM here's information. It does say 6 teams, but it doesn't say that there are multiple scrambles. At least I don't think it does. Yeah, there is multiple scrambles per tier, per bracket, and I'm not even in this bracket, but I'm actually seeing and betting on them, which is kind of weird, not gonna lie, but because we're not able to see their performance right now. We can only check the battle reports, but that's kind of, I mean, who's gonna do that, really? Manually checking how each team is doing? Yeah, I guess you could do that, but some nice statistics would be better here, like in terms of win rate ratio, or just a score of wins and losses overall for the team that updates throughout the day. Also, I don't know if when you're betting, the vote rate gets a snapshot, and that's what it's used for the calculation when you're getting your rewards, or is it the final one? Both of them would make sense, but I cannot tell you because it does say odds of each team, betting rate. The higher the betting rate, the lower the odds, but it doesn't say if this is a dynamic calculation. It likely is. I did bet on this team, which might have been a mistake, but we'll see. And yeah, likely we're going to bet on Banished team, but we'll check how the teams are doing later in the day. In terms of the store, I've actually bought out the boxes, and with the rest of the coins, I think I'll just save them to try and get either the Devour chest or maybe the Runestone one. I think I don't like the Eco Selection chest. Yeah, it's kind of not good really for 30,000. I mean, I guess Rune Ice can be good. I don't have Moxies to could get it to use it on Shao. Yeah, and with these coins, well, we don't use them. We're trying to bet them all and win that 100k coins, really. Okay, you can also edit your lineups and they will be updated for the day after, which is pretty cool here. I think it is good for this type of content, not for GVG, but in here it actually makes sense because you can change strategies, move teams around. This also determines the battlefield your team is in. For example, I am keeping this as I really want to have a good score in the Battlefield 1, and I would actually ping my team members and try and get them to help me out there a little more if they can. Of course, not always possible when we're fighting with the best teams. Okay, for now I'm not gonna be sending my left opponents to the middle. I don't think I need to. Although I think Monkey's second team is the strong one. Let's actually check. No. It's their third team, that's the strong one. Okay, so we can send them Bailey maybe. Dominos does have a second team, a strong one, and their team one, Morong, Koro, Lydia. He does actually have an okay team here. Morong only exclusive one, sadly. Their team 2, it's kind of okay because we already have, I think, 2 strong teams here, even 3 if we consider my team. And in the Battlefield 3 we have an okay team here, a stuck team here. The mine is not very good, Koros is not very good, and this one is, I mean, I would argue that JB has very much fallen off right now from the meta, well, Cleaves in general, just because of the new power creep that is happening in the game. Okay, you could change your appearance, I guess. We still like this one the best. I think most people go for this as it's the coolest. I guess this one is good looking too, the others are just meh. And this could have been good if it had a better mount pet or whatever. Okay, I think that kind of sums it up. I did go into details, and let's summarize it. So, battlefields, always go for the weakest opponent first and move in that order. If you're uncertain about somebody, you can move them to the joint area, and if you're definitely 100% sure you'll lose, just move them to the joint area and don't challenge them, as that will lose the attempt for that player to be beaten. Again, if you lose your team, you can still move a person to the middle, so always do that, so your teammates can actually have a shot at taking one more win. If you have completed your attacks, like me, just here, and there's no one in the middle, ask your teammates to move opponents they're not sure about to the middle. Now, with your team, you need to set up teams and spread them across different battlefields in terms of power, because you don't want to be having all your strong teams in Battlefield 1 or in one battlefield, because, well, I don't know why, really. We can do that too. Because then we would have our strongest teams in the scramble, which could also work if they're overstacked. They can take out all the other teams. Never mind that they would have more teams in there. We would have like 5 teams and they would have at least 10 or 15 teams. Either way, try and spread your teams across the battlefields in terms of power with your teammates. Right. What else could be good is to like try and alternate opponents and, for example, attack a strong one first and then, so that would be like Zerker, and then try and attack a weaker one to try and recover your team's HP, because, well, you're confident you're going to win. So that means, like, for example, here my panda would go, so I would heal back up if I had lost HP on my units from attacking a stronger opponent first. So that's also a valid strategy to use. It's kind of but it can work if you're trying to like min-max or be like the best in terms of performance in your bracket. It is a valid strategy. Again, we said this multiple times, but I'm going to repeat it. There are multiple scrambles that are happening at the end of the day when this timeout ends. The scramble report we get here is only for our bracket scramble, so we cannot see the scrambles that we voted on. For example, like the one we voted for last day, we don't actually know what happened there, so it's kind of unfortunate that we don't have that. And yeah, that is summing it up. Hope this helps you understand this mode a little better. I don't think I'm missing anything here. The pet boxes that have the boxes that have the pet are actually very well worth it going for. I think I've got 5 deer copies and 5 poison copies from around 10 boxes, I think, because we did get like 5 free ones initially when this content was released, and then I bought another 8 or so. I don't remember really. I think there were 5 here. I'm just giving you some rough information here, but it is, in my opinion, always worth it to go for the pet boxes, and then this one, because the deluxe rewards are very good. No matter which one you get, it is a good one. Where I would say the scale is the least good one, because, well, we get scales each week and we don't get a Devour 6-star legendary piece each week, or these ones. Very good here, breakthrough materials. Now this one though needs to be opened 20 times before you're guaranteed the deluxe reward, which is kind of too much in my opinion, because the box in itself is very expensive and it's limited to 5, I think, or it's just 1. I don't know if I've spent these coins. I really don't. No, this one definitely not worth buying. That's a waste of coins here. This one is the one that is worth it to buy, because even if you get these, they're quite useful to work on your pets, and this gives all players a chance to finally start working on their deer, or even queen, quillin, or even the poison pet, really. And it is the cheapest of them, so that's very good for all our players, all the players in the game right now. Okay, I think I will end it here. There's no more information I could give you, really. Went over rankings, rewards. These are daily rewards, by the way. This is your tier. we cannot actually see what the tier is named. No information button here. Then we have the ranking for the team, season reward, guild rankings. Pretty sure this used to say, yeah. Okay, so the tier is named Mythic tier for the top 12. Then we have 13 to 72 is the next bracket, which is a lot easier bracket here. Legend tier, okay. Then we have top 10% of the rest, Grandmaster, Master, Novice, and Apprentice. Right, so the rewards are not looking that good for the rest of the population, and we don't have divisions here, which is kind of sad. But even as rank 2, you can see we're only getting 4 of the good box. Compared to 1, it's not that big of a difference. This one is a little more here, but this one is kind of whatever, really. There's no devour here. You could get, I don't know, like a skill scroll, or that would be the worst, because you're getting a random 8-tier blessing, which could be like you have like a 5% chance here to get a good one. So that's like a 5% on the already 5%. So no, definitely not good there. These are good for the echo. Okay, ending it here. The video got too lengthy anyways. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.